Okay, let's take a look at SPM year 2019, paper 1, question number 7. Three consecutive terms of geometric progressions are 32, P, and Q. It is given that the sum of these three terms is 26. Find the possible values of P and of Q. Okay, so this question 7 give you 3 marks. So, given by the questions, these three terms 32, P, and Q is three consecutive geometric progressions. So let's say we name it T1, T2, T3. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it is a first term, second term, third term, we just give it a name. Okay, so in a geometric progressions, the common ratio between two terms are all the same. So what I can say is T2 over T1 is equals to T3 over T2. Alright, so T2 is P, T1 is 32, T3 is Q, T2 is P. Okay, and then we can cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we get P squared equals to 32 Q. Alright, so this will be our first equations. And then what else? It is given that the sum of these three terms is 26. Alright, so the second formula, the second equation that we can get is sum of first three terms, 32 plus P plus Q is equal to 26. Alright, so this is equation number 2. Okay, we have two unknowns and we have two equations, so we can solve it simultaneously. So before we solve simultaneously, let's modify the equation a bit because we want to substitute one equation to equation number 2. So I can say that equation number 1 can be equals to Q equals to P squared over 32. We make Q the subject. So let's say this is equation number 3. And then I can say that equation number 3 substitute into equation number 2. And what I get? I will get 32 plus P plus Q is equal to P squared over 32 equals to 26. Okay, so in order for us to remove the denominator of 32, the left hand side and the right hand side, both sides, we multiply by 32. So I will get 32 multiply 32. I'll get 1024 plus 32P plus P squared is equals to 26 multiply 32. I'll get 832. And then we rearrange it. Okay, rearrange these equations. We will get P squared plus 32P and then 1024 minus 832. I'll get 192. So we get P squared plus 32P plus 192. So we can factorize it. So 2 bracket equals to 0. So P and I will use 24 and 8. Okay, so 24 multiply 8, I'll get 192, which is correct. And then 24P plus 8P, I'll get 32. So these equations, this is equal to this one, so which is correct. And then I can say that P is equal to negative 24 or P is equal to negative 8. So when P is equal to negative 24, Q will be equal to, I substitute negative 24 into the equation number 3. So negative 24 square divided by 32, I will get 18. Alright, so Q is equal to 18. And when P is equal to negative 8, so I will get negative 8 square. I substitute back into equation number 3. So when P equals to negative 8, so this will be negative 8 square divided by 32. I'll get Q is equal to 2. So that means when P is equal to negative 24, Q is equal to 18. And when P equals to negative 8, Q will be equals to 2. Alright, that's all for now. I'll see you next time.